If you spent any time in a tree stand, you know why they attach a seat. It can be long days spent in the woods. When that deer finally walks in, does it matter if you sit or stand to shoot?
I'm kind of weird when it comes to shooting out of a tree stand because I'm in the 1% probably that shoot only sitting down. I've shot almost every deer sitting down. Is there a right or wrong way standing or sitting? No, there really isn't. Whatever's comfortable for you. What's comfortable for me is sitting down because I'm steady when I can draw my bow and I can really get that pin solid. Other guys have just the opposite. They can only shoot standing up, and that's great because that's how we practice. But there's really no one right way to do it.
And if you're going to decide on one over the other or use both, you need to practice those shots. I mean, I think you should practice for both scenarios because there's going to be times when you're sitting and you're not going to have the opportunity to stand up and vice versa. So I think you really need to practice from a shooting position and realize that it's going to be more difficult to draw back your bow, and you also need to practice from a standing position. And I would also practice shooting at weird angles because that's going to happen a lot. You're going to have to turn around and maybe shoot behind you. When you're standing, you might have to turn to a weird angle if you're not used to shooting to your right. You need to practice for all those scenarios because you never know what's going to happen once you're up in that tree stand.
Hi, I'm Gary Cornum with Easton, and I get a lot of questions about what arrow to use, and particularly we get a lot of questions about the FMJ. A lot of people have heard about the FMJ. They're wondering, well, what exactly is that arrow? Well, it's a carbon core with an aluminum jacket on the outside. I love this arrow because you kind of get the best of both worlds. Aluminum is really precise, it adds kinetic energy. Carbon is lightweight and strong. When you marry those two materials together, you get a great arrow. They work in concert together. You get great kinetic energy, you get high level precision for easy broadhead accuracy. The other thing about the FMJ line is small diameter. That means less wind drift, less wind resistance, and it's going to hit harder when it hits the target. It's going to have more speed downrange, you're going to get lots of kinetic energy, and really the hallmark of the FMJ brand is penetration. What we got new for this year is this new retro version of our 6mm FMJ. We're going to run these for a limited time, and when they're gone, they're gone. So if you like the old autumn orange arrow from Easton, you might want to look at this one. It's the retro FMJ limited edition. Get into your dealer today because they're going to be gone pretty soon. FMJ autumn orange 6mm.